Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 likes in this video. Subscribe and the big red button below. Let's jump right back into it.
Hey everyone, it's your boy Toronto Bart, and I'm gonna do something I don't do often. I have to take a deep breath, so bear with me. Coach GoodGameBro made a good move. Now that I got the compliments out of the way, he's a literal trash game plan. DK Metcalf is the only thing that's saving him right now. The Mounties are 3-2, which is one game above 500. If I were the coach, we'd be 2 games above 500. That's mostly because Hamilton Jones is a trash quarterback and I don't believe him, but Jordan Love, he's my guy. I'm so happy the Coach GoodGameBro finally gave someone with talent the ability to play quarterback on this team. But you know what it is, it's your boy Toronto Bart. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Things have been crazy for the Mounties, and look, 3-2 is something that I'm okay with considering how far this roster's had to come along. The DK Metcalf trade was an absolutely massive one, and I think honestly we needed a superstar like him to take our franchise to being from mediocre to actually having a chance. With that being said, Madden just put out a new update, which meant that the scouting update has been completely implemented and overhauled that side of the game, and we had to restart everything to make that happen. The good news is I spent 2.5 hours figuring out how to make this franchise have nearly almost all the identical moves that we had before. So all the players that we had, like DK, Hamilton Jones, Cam, Josh Spiegel, all the rookies, all the players we ended up getting in free agency, they're essentially here. So that means that we're going to have the scouting update for this franchise and things are going to be okay. It just took us a while to get here. And we're getting hit up by the assistant GM. He says we may want to take a deeper look at right outside linebacker Zach Kurtz. He's been standing out from the prospects in terms of his football IQ. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, consider scouting right outside linebacker Zach Kurtz for further evaluation of his ability. Let's go check him out. Now, in the scouting update, they've put out the first mock draft. You can tell there's not a second, third, fourth, or fifth one yet, but we'll go over those as they come. Dave Monroe is listed as the consensus top overall pick. Eric Almane is the top overall quarterback. Jalen Reese is a corner that I would love to have on our team. At 6'4", 180, I think he'd fit great here, but we're not going to be a top 5 pick, or maybe we will, who knows. Right now we're slotted at 7. Right end Kendall Rutherford is who we're sort of looking at, but he wanted us to look at somebody different. So looking at the right outside linebackers, our assistant GM wanted us to look at Zach Kurtz out of UCLA. Now we'll see what he ultimately looks like. Rounds 2 to 3 is sort of where he's pegged to be, but 6 foot, 233 pounds, always looks for the massive hit, maintains poise to the catch point, motor's always running hot, looks to rip the ball from runners, doesn't really get flagged very often, which is great. We don't want a guy getting penalties a ton. Has a really good spin as a counter move, has a swift arm over move that he kind of relies on, and speed to power to bull rush blockers. They're saying he'd be a great fit for the Raiders, Bears, or Ravens, which means that he's going to be a guy that is probably a perennial all-pro if he goes on one of those teams. Now, we don't really know much about him at this point. We don't really have anything from the NFL Combine or Pro Day. That's obviously later this year. We know that he has A-man coverage, A-play recognition. This is the guy to watch out for. Now, if you're also interested in who our scouts are, we have people that are mostly generic, but we do have one tier 3 that you'll be interested in. Randy Graves, Jeremy Lewis, Frankie Sanders, Courtney Taylor, and Andre Johnson, former Houston Texan, now Toronto Mounties obviously, is our tier 3 scout, the highest grade scout you could possibly get. We have, and he's looking at wide receivers to see ultimately who we can find. Now, Brandon Cooks is also coming to us and saying, look, coach, I haven't been as productive as I was hoping to be this year. Having a big game might help me get back on track. What do you think? Big promise, reject him. Cooks is a big important part of the team. I think he's one of our team captains. I'm gonna make him that promise, and we're gonna try to get him more involved today. So I hear you and understand. We'll do our best to get you involved in the game today. Keep your head ready, be ready to make some plays. So the goal is we'll get him 100 plus receiving yards today. If we do that, he's happy, and we'll be happy. All right, so we're coming out here with the Jordan Love era of football for the Toronto Mounties. Remember last time we saw Hamilton Jones, he threw 5 interceptions, and we said you won't have to get up out of here, but you gotta go home. And by home we mean on the bench. So he's still technically on the team. It's just we're figuring out when he'll play and how he'll play. But look at Kasim Gooden. We know how he's going to play. This dude has been on a tear this year. He's putting up more yards again. Offense looking good so far. Run game has been stupendous. Going to the passing game here. Robert Tanya's going to turn up the field. And big fella, I see you getting the yards. It really feels like we have the part of the offense we've been missing with DK Metcalf. Defenses have to respect him, which means that they can't really stack the box or do all the things they were doing before. And we feel more complete and balanced. That's going to take time to really prove that out, but for right now, we have them feeling that way. A big hit there. We can't get the ball to DK Metcalf. Let's also not forget that we were trying to get the ball to our guy Brandon Cooks extensively today. We need 100 plus yards with him, and it's easier said than done, but look at Tanya. Right now, he's been wide open today, and we're letting him go. Under center is Jordan Love. Oh, that's probably not good. There's a flag in the play, and dear God, I hope it's roughing the quarterback or pass interference, since we need to be bailed out right now. I think we're saved. If we accept it, we're good. We got the ball back. Was that a great pass? No. But did we get the ball back? Absolutely. That's all that matters. We'll pass here to Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks picks up a couple of yards, and look, every yard matters for him today. Second is short. Little Kasim good in action in the pass game. Haven't really seen him touch the ball in the pass game today, and he stops short, 2 yards short of the touchdown. Running up for a halfback toss here. Love checking things out. Only need 2 yards. Blocking's looking great, and look at Kasim good, and strolls in the end zone completely untouched. And we're going to celebrate with our first points of the game. We're up 7-0 against Jacksonville. The offense is looking great right now, but how does the defense ultimately look? You can't be a one-dimensional team. You got to make sure you have both. They went for like a chip block almost. Oh, they're going deep. Bradley Roby has not been great in coverage this year. He's proving it yet again as he just lets DJ Chark Jr. go to the house in the first play. We're in shambles. If you remember the very beginning of the game, beginning of the episode, I talked about wanting a cornerback, that 6'4", 180 kid that's got decent speed. That's why. Like, I get that Bradley Roby has made a couple of plays this season, but he's also given up way too much, and it's frustrating. Okay. Oh, Jordan Love got hit as he threw that one. 3rd and long. We started off strong, and then the defense let us down, and here we are in some shambles. Love sets his feet. He's got a guy wide open and Cooks, and he gets the toe tap. He didn't get the toe tap? Are you kidding me? This is my thought. You cannot ask for the ball and beg for the ball if you're not getting those feet down. Okay, that was a beautiful throw. Had everything that we needed there, but Brandon Cooks sold. He sold hard. They're deep in their own territory now. We're watching for the run. Still going to patrol the middle a little here. Trevor Lawrence had a guy. We hit him. He fumbled in the end zone, and we're going to recover it. Oh, they recovered it. We got a safety. I don't care how we did it. We got it. Josh Spiegel comes in. He gets a big hit. Actually, it looks like, oh, yeah, Spiegel forces the fumble. They recover it, but then we had the guy down. I see you, rookie. I see you. All right, things went from bad to like, okay, now we got a lead. Defense actually did their job. They played much better on that time, putting some pressure on the young quarterback, and we shined because of it. 2nd and 11. Didn't really go anywhere there. And we're just throwing that one away. As much as I want to go to the halfback screen, they sniffed it out. We're now in a tough spot. We haven't really had production on offense in a little bit. We're going to try to get Cooks involved maybe here in the slant play, but Jacksonville's been everywhere so far. Look at Cooks in the open field. If DK Metcalf could have just known to throw a block there, he would have eyes in the back of his head, but that would have been a major run. That's a big play for a lot of reasons, but it gives Cook now 31 yards the game, needing 69 yards. Hashtag nice. Get him the 100 that he was asking for today. And look at Kasim Gooden jumping over people. He's trying to stretch this one out. Is he going to get there? He's not. They forced him out of the 8-yard line, but he has 72 yards already in the first half. I see you. That might be the offensive rookie of the year. We got Cooks in the slot here. Kind of like his chances there. We're going to switch this play up slightly. Linebacker stays. Jordan Love's going to rotate a little bit. His receiver, tight end, didn't move, so he had to throw it away. Back at it again inside the 10. Regretting probably not running on this down, but we're going to try to pass play out. Oh, no. Jordan Love fumbled. Everything went down. That is the worst tackle time of all time. Randy Gregory is completely gassed. Ladies and gentlemen, get this man something. All of our guys are gassed. Gregory literally caught a cramp. I don't know what happened, but at least Jacksonville didn't score. Okay, not exactly the best game for us of all time, but there's been some positives. That play was not one of them. Neither is our tackling there. Doubling down on being bad news for us is Urban Meyer is not really coaching the Jacksonville Jaguars anymore, which means they have a competent head coach that's having them call really good schemes. Trevor Lawrence throws, and Johnson Jr. can't get his hand in there to dislodge it. Trevor Lawrence has only thrown 2 completions today, but he has a lot of yards with that. We had a hand on it. What a play by Desmond King. 2nd and goal. Trying to play it smart here. Watching Robinson out of the backfield. Big hit though. Look at Spiegel get another hit on Trevor Lawrence. 2 sacks on the game for the young fella. Playing for the pass and play. We're dropping our guys back. Keep everybody in front of you. That's the goal right now. Trevor Lawrence is going. Spiegel forces another fumble. This kid is insane. We might have the offensive and defensive rookie of the year. This is crazy. One thing we haven't really done. Try the deep ball. DK Metcalf, though, is our lone guy that's really been a threat for the deep ball. Keeping it short here. I like Kasim Gooden getting a couple of yards, taking us to the 2-minute warning. At some point, we will eventually put together an offensive line that'll be good. It's just, we don't really have that. So doesn't matter who our quarterback is. They are in shambles nonstop, and that was nearly insane. D Drummond is going to be going over. They got a single high safety right now. We're going to send DK deep. Just kind of see what happens. Team good and nearly had that off the bobble. Offensively, we've just been in a really bad spot, and when your wide receiver comes to you saying he's looking for yards and we don't really know if we're going to have 100 passing yards on the game, things aren't exactly going great for your squad. Watch in the middle here, trying to get the defense hyped up. Only a 2-point lead. Feels like a high-scoring baseball game more than a football game right now. Go for the underneath. Got a guy there in Desmond King who keeps him in bounds. Playing for the pass the whole way, 2nd and 8. Neal bumping the tight end out of play. They're going deep. We got Bradley Roby there, which is hit or miss, and Bradley Roby makes a play. Bradley Roby will get you burnt. He will give up touchdowns, but he will also make a play that puts you right back in the game. And just like that, the offense is back in a good spot. Can we capitalize, though? That's the biggest problem we've had today. Robert Tanya wide open. If this dude was the guy asking for yards, we'd have no problem because he's well on his way to 100 today. DK Metcalf has press coverage. I kind of like his chances there. Brandon Cooks also dealing with press coverage. We're going to bring T Drummond across the middle. Oh, Cooks beat him. Cooks got to step on him. Cooks got to step on him. He didn't get the toe tap early, but Brandon Cooks, he wanted the ball. We got him the ball. And he turned out okay. Okay, hold on a second. They're challenging the play. That to me looked like a touchdown. I feel almost positive that's a touchdown, but it's the NFL, it's the referees, you never know what's going to happen. I see 1, I see 2. Does he have possession? I don't think he scraped the white line at all. I think he was okay in that initial drop down, so this should hopefully stand as a touchdown. Okay, this is big. He played incredibly well there. Defense to offense, we got some points to the board. We extended our lead to 9 now. What is Jacksonville going to do? Okay, we left the big fella wide open. That's not what we want to do. Trevor Lawrence again, living his best life. The only guy in the backfield right now. We're throwing deep. We got Johnson, who's not the fastest guy in the world, but he makes a play. Let's go. They've been going deep a lot, so we're going to try our best to keep our guys deep here. We got cover 4 coming up. A lot of help deep. They go underneath. I'm here for it. 30 seconds left, 3rd and 10. It's a big play here. They go for the comeback route, but we dislodged that. What a hit. So with that, we're going to halftime with a 16-7 lead. Is it beautiful? No. Is it going great? Kind of. We just don't know how the second half's going to play out because that first half was messy. Hey everybody, it's your boy Timothy Limothy, and I'm here with the best darn halftime show you ever seen. Now I do want to be honest, we got a new sponsor for this show. It's going to be incredible. You want to know who the sponsor is? Come closer. No, come a little closer. A little closer. The new sponsor that we got is your mother. She got the best darn cooking I ever had, buddy. Anyways, y'all see this bonehead good game brother out here calling the plays? He's stupid. This man needs to be running the ball more with Kasim Gooden. Kasim Gooden has 71 yards on just a couple of carries. What's good game brother doing? Throwing passes. What's happened? Interceptions. This man got 5'3" Hamilton Jones sitting on the bench. He ain't got no talent. Trade that man. You got Jordan Love. This man done fumbled. Had a little fumble-rooski out there. Had a little interception out there. This man throwing lame ducks out there. I thought it was duck hunt season. Boy, I had my 12 gauge out here ready to get him. But there's one thing I'll give him, man. He's stupid, but he got the lead right now. 16-7. That defense is bailing him out, boy. Trevor Lawrence again. Hair like mine. Flowing in the wind. Call him Fabio. Call him what you want. But you know what he's not doing right now? Playing a good game. This is your boy Timothy Limothy with the best darn halftime show you ever seen, sponsored by none other than your mother's cooking. Catch you on the full time. All right, we had a really good first half in my opinion. Not the best one, but still production was to be had. It's just they're queuing in on the running game a little bit more, so we're struggling. I'd love to find a way to get the running game a little bit more involved, but I also know that the time is ticking on getting Brandon Cooks 100 yards. That's a captain. That's a guy that we need in this team. I need him to be happy, but DK Metcalf's out here cooking. He caught it. Let's go. I mean, just like that, we're cooking. Gotta love what you're seeing right now. Jordan Love's got a guy moving in motion here. Play clock's winding down. It's hit. That's a lame duck, and it's batted away by Miles Jack. Got Cooks on the edge there. I kind of want to. We'll play this right here. We'll see what we got. Drummond across the middle. Cooks out there in the edge. Jordan Love fumbled again? No. Timothy might be right. Whether it's Hamilton Jones or, you know, Jordan Love, one of those dudes is turning the ball over in some way, shape, or form. Yes, we could be getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker, but still, everything hurts right now. We are trying our best. We need to get to Trevor Lawrence right now. That's the one thing we haven't done. When we did it earlier in the game, we were on fire. Now, Hill, he's going to get it. Ruger Hill is going to get the interception. Trevor Lawrence is literally selling right now. Thank you. All right, we're right back in this game. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Switching our play up a little bit. And Cooks across the middle. Linebackers are blitzing. That means Cooks is wide open. And let's run, young fella. Keep it going. That's going to get you way closer to 100. He's going to get in the end zone for the second time today. Brandon Cooks just stepped up. Caught that ball, made a guy miss. He said, I'm tired. Get off of me. He's down for the 3 count. So with us having 22 points, coach wants to go for something additional here. We're going to go for a 2-point conversion. Hanging off to Gooden, who gets drilled. He only gets to the 1, and it's not going to be converted. But still, we're okay. We're fine right now. Now, we ended up getting an interception with J.C. Jackson. We got a field goal out of that, and now we're back with a 25-7 lead. And Jacksonville is just struggling. A lot of pressure here on Trevor Lawrence. Who else but Josh Spiegel, his 4th sack of the game. Rookie of the year. Say it with me. Rookie of the year. This is the best game we have seen from Spiegel in his young career. And he just went offside. So we gave that man a compliment, and look what he does. Why? I'll take, honestly, that offsides when you have 4 sacks in the game. That's fine. Doing our best right here. Keanu Neal watching the middle. Little play action. We absolutely sold on that hard. They are all over the place on us. Pressing the coverage a little bit here. Feels like a run possibly coming. They end up going with the pass. Trevor Lawrence. Threw it out of bounds. That's intentional grounding. You cannot be in the pocket and throw it out of bounds like that, Trevor Lawrence. Welcome to the NFL. We'll take it. Wait, roughing the passer. What? Okay, I'm in. I got a little cocky there. I felt really good, and I was wrong. So penalty on us. That guy's running laps in practice. We just made a guy fall down. No shot they get this. J.C. Jackson's there, and oh my God, he almost caught it. I'll give Trevor Lawrence props. That dude is keeping them in the game, but also taking him out of the game with all his interceptions he's thrown. He has 3 picks on the day. That's supposed to be us that throws those. They'll come back around here to Chark, and he gets lit up. 3rd down and 4. This is a big 3rd down. Can we get a stop? Trying to get some pressure on Lawrence. We got some. Desmond King's back there. He's going to go up. That's going to be caught out of bounds. What a grab. So Jacksonville hasn't scored since their last touchdown was a Hail Mary to DJ Chark Jr. and think in the first quarter, first half at least. Lining up for a field goal here. Lambeau kicks it up. That one is through the uprights and good. They've cut the lead to 15. So really good news for us is that Brandon Cooks now has 102 yards in the day. He's got 2 touchdowns. He should be more than happy with how he's ultimately played and how much the team is involved in today, because that dude has been a major part of the game plan. That being said, DK Metcalf hasn't really been a major, point of this offense. So I would like to switch that up. Right over top of the defense. What a throw by Love. What a grab by Metcalf. I think what's been great too is that we haven't really thrown interceptions today with our guy Jordan Love. Yes, he's fumbled a couple of times, and that's been super disappointing, but not throwing an interception is half of the battle. The other half of the battle is obviously not fumbling the football, taking care of it, right? But still, I'm honestly okay with how we've had everything go out today. 2nd and 6. DK is going deep. They literally played terrible coverage. Oh my God, that dude caught up to him. We want to go with a secure catch, but they might have picked it off if we did. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. DK's out for this one because he's probably pretty gassed at the moment. Get into the halfback. Great grab. It's going to be a couple yards shy. We're going for it, though. Yeah, deep in our own territory like this, I'm 100% going for it every single time. Love has been pretty good. That was a dicey one, and he dropped it. What a throw, but it just wasn't meant to be. Again, a bit risky. We're giving them good field position, but I go for that every single time. I trust our offense. They just had a really good defensive play call. Cam trying to get some pressure. Trevor Lawrence throws it as soon as Cam gets to him, and Bradley Roby makes the tackle. Remember, they are not out of this game in any way, shape, or form. They just need a touchdown, and they're right back in it. Lawrence in shotgun. Bringing some pressure. Jacksonville doing a phenomenal job stopping that, and that was a miscommunication there. Playing the pass the entire way. Pinching the line a little bit, pressing some. Trevor Lawrence throws one coming back. He's got a guy, but he's going to catch that one way behind the line, and they lose 2. Now things are a lot different. How are they going to react? 3rd and 12. You got to imagine this 4-down territory for Jacksonville, down 15. Thought they might have went with the halfback screen. No way he caught that. What an incredible catch. That is the first grab we have seen from Marvin Jones Jr. And it might be the best one we've seen from him in a long time. Cam trying to get the pressure to go with the halfback screen. We sold completely on that one. Mitchell can't get Robinson. Reed does, but he still drags him for a first down. This is it. In the red zone now. What can Jacksonville do? Can they convert here? That's the question. They go with the run to Robinson again. They don't really have a lot of time. I'm surprised they're going with runs here. 2-minute warnings here. They could have got a play off before the 2-minute warning, but they didn't. That kind of ruined things a little bit for them. They had an extra timeout essentially with that, and they didn't leverage it. They're going deep. We got J.C. Jackson who makes a play, and that was going to be batted away. Third down, 5 yards to go. We pressed covering a little bit. Spiegel got there, but what a throw, what a route. Jacksonville's right back in this game. Now with 1:50 left and 3 timeouts, they feel pretty confident in their defense. They actually kicked the ball to us instead of going for the onside kick. See how that one pans out for him. Kasim Gooden was one guy away from going to the house on that play. We haven't run the ball an insane amount today, mostly because Jacksonville's been doing a really good job of shutting that down, but we're absolutely going to be running a lot here. See if we get Gooden some yards, some way, shape, or form, and making them use their timeouts. 1 timeout left for Jacksonville. We need 3 yards. We're not going to get it. They're going to use their last timeout here as we're short of the marker, deep in our own territory. Got a punt. We can't afford to do anything else. We end up getting a really good punt. Puts the ball all the way to the 21-yard line. They have so many yards to go here. Can we get the stop, though? That's the question. They go for the quick dump-off route. We'll take the easy tackle. Look, if Jacksonville wants to play the easy short routes, that's fine. We will give them that all day, and we're going to stop them in bounds as much as we can. And we get a timeout because Blacklock got hurt. That helps out Jacksonville a ton. Their guys get a little bit of breath back to them. They can sort of recoup their energy, and we're just out here fighting. And Trevor Lawrence luckily throws an incomplete pass. We've also just found out that Blacklock has a PCL sprain, so he's not coming back this week, and he's probably not coming back next week either. We're going to be without him for probably a couple of weeks while he rehabs that. Watch in the middle. We got a lot of guys. I mean, Trevor Lawrence hasn't had this much time all day to throw in. Bradley Roby, his second interception of the game. Things you don't expect to see is Bradley Roby making plays after getting burnt earlier. This man has redeemed himself. And with that, we're going to walk out of here with a major W. I didn't think we were going to be able to get it done, but this defense held up their end of the bargain today. Jordan Love also didn't turn the ball over in the air, just fumbled it on the ground a couple of times. Still, progress, progress, progress. And a disgruntled wide receiver who took care of him today. So Brandon Cooks comes to us after the game as his coach. I woke up feeling like a different player today. Helping the team like that was a huge boost for me. Thanks for making that happen. I told him, okay, you come to me in confidence, I got you. So happy to hear that. You and DK Metcalf are retaining that we're going to count on moving forward. Keep looking to make plays, and more will come your way. Better believe it. That dude stepped up major today. He's in great spirits after the game, which is a W for us. Oh man, what a game today. I'm looking for all the questions we have, but I don't care about your questions today. We're talking about how our guys played, which is stupendous. I mean, Trevor Lawrence, let's talk about him today. You know, he put all of the effort that he could out there, but our defense just held him in check. I gotta love how our defense played. You got a young superstar like Trevor Lawrence trying to dominate how your team is playing. Our defense said not today. But enough about them. Jordan Love, though, killed it. 13-25, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns through the air. I love how he played from that side of the football. But there's another part. I think we all saw Jordan Love didn't really do the best in terms of holding on to the football. And if he could just do better there, it would have been a perfect performance by him. But still, there's room for improvement. He's a young quarterback, really getting his first season of truly starting for a team that can contend a little bit. And I'm overall happy with how he did today. Team Gooden wasn't as involved as we normally have him. I know I'm gonna get a lot of pressure from the media and people talking about that, but look, 17 attempts, 102 yards, 1 touchdown. That's a good day at the office for anybody. And yes, the media reports are correct. Brandon Cooks was coming to me saying, look, he's not happy with his role. He's a leader in this team, and I would expect the leader of our team, if they're not being involved, to come to me and say, look, I want to be more involved. I want to help this team. And he did just that. 4 catches, 102 yards, and 2 touchdowns today. The man made plays, and that's why he's the captain for the squad. And speaking of guys that made plays, can we talk about my guy Josh Spiegel, the draft pick that we got out of Liberty? 7 total tackles, 4 of those being for loss, 4 sacks today. There's a couple of fumbles. That guy is rookie of the year. Yeah, I know we're early. I know we're early on in the season, but if you don't vote for Josh Spiegel as rookie of the year, if he even plays half as good as he's playing the rest of the season, you're insane. We got the W. Our team played well. We saw some really bright spots. Some things that we're going to obviously tune in practice this upcoming week, but overall, I'm not mad at all. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. See you guys in the next one.